What's up, you guys? It's me, the Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Now today, I'm going to be recommending some drugstore products. And I'm going to be talking about some flops that I've had. Some are a little on the bougie side. Some are a little Some are drugstore. Some are just, you know, just don't quote me on that. Just don't quote it. Okay, starting off this, should I call it, it's not a review per se, it's a recommendation. So this is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. Hello. So this foundation, I've been using it for about a few weeks now, and it is so good. I have it on today. You can't really tell because I don't put foundation on many. Like, I cover my face, but you know, I cake it up. Like, hello, this tan isn't natural, babe. Do you see that? That's not my natural color. That's not my natural wig. Wig shuck. Wig flu. But this is oil-free and it's medium coverage, and I think it's really good. However, the only downside I have with this product is, I mean, it only lasts about 6 months, I think. Let me find that. I know it's on here somewhere. Where did she go? But it isn't like a full fluid ounce, you know? This has a net weight of 0.68 fluid ounces. Oh, and there it is. Okay, so it's very, very tiny. But if you can tell that, see that little jar right there, it says 6 months. It's one of the tiniest jars on a product, I swear. But yes, I do recommend this foundation to anyone, of all skin tones. They have like a pretty good shade range. I think they have at least 25 shades, don't quote me on that. I think they have like 20 to 40 shades. I don't remember, it's been a while, but I definitely recommend this. It leaves such a good finish. They have many different undertones, like this one has pink undertones to really help hide out the redness in my cheeks. And it's just overall a really good foundation. It's buildable, so you can get up to like full coverage. So, totally recommend. Alright, back with another e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is a really good concealer. It is full coverage. It's a banger. Like, best concealer I've ever bought, and I honestly don't regret it. I paid $8 for this, and I think at one point, like, there were some shades that were $6, which did not make much sense to me at all. But yeah, I paid $8 for this shade. I don't know. It doesn't say the fluid ounce on it, but it came in like a box, so I'm not mad at that. It's just, you know, I simply forgot. So I would definitely recommend it. It's full coverage. I mean, look at that under eye. You can't really see my darkness, and I live. We live. Okay. The next drugstore product I will recommend is this Airspun Loose Face Powder. It is very good. It doesn't smell bad. I mean, I don't live for the smell. I don't hate it either, though. It smells like kind of minty, but kind of not. This is a really good formula. I always use it to, you know, really touch up with that contour. I make it quake and all of that jazz. This is like $5, I think. You can get it from like Dollar General, Walmart, you know, wherever, girl, you know. The best loose face powder I've ever used in my life. Swear, don't even play. Well, the best drugstore loose face powder. To get it correct, ours is right there. The next drugstore item we have is this Maybelline Colossal Lash. This is a very good mascara. You get like perfect lashes, I think, after 2 layers, and you can just keep going from there. It's all up to you, boo. But this is such a good mascara. It's only $8. You can get it from Walmart. I don't think the dollar store would have it, but I feel like CVS or Walgreens or whatever pharmacy probably carries it. Definitely recommend. I completely forgot this one, but I forgot to recommend this primer. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in the matte formula. It is very good. It's lightweight. It really does help. I think it helps my makeup look fabulous. It definitely gives me a really cute look. That's a recommendation. It's about, depends on location. I remember I went to the dollar store, it was like $6. Walmart, maybe 7 or 8. I don't know why it changes from place to place. You know, it could just be the store, it could be the brand. I don't know, you guys. That's not my place. But now we're gonna just move on to the next recommendation. Alright, back with the next recommendation is another Wet n Wild product. I live for Wet n Wild. They're my favorite cosmetic. Like, drugstore brand. A lot of their formulas are bangers. They're fantastic. They work. This is the Wet n Wild Blush. I don't remember because I ripped the sticker off. Why? Because I'm an idiot, of course. It's very cute. It's always giving me the perfect blush look. I live for it. They have, I think, 3 or 4 shades. It's really good though. I would definitely recommend. It's like $4 to $5. Yeah. Next are our drugstore lips. So I have not 1, not 2, but 3 glosses that I would always recommend. This is the Wet n Wild. It's these zodiac sign lip glosses. You may have seen them, you may not have seen them. I have 3 on me. Honestly, I'd recommend the entire range. Most of them are really shimmery. I have this one on now because it really works well with this lip I have. But just, you may have seen me putting it on the intro. If you just said to skip past it, that's up to you, boo. But yes, these are so pretty. I live for them. This one is a matte one. Well, not matte, but you know, it doesn't have like the shimmers in it. As you can tell, I thought it was red when I got it, but I found out it's like a really deep purple. I don't hate it though. It works well over some lipsticks because some of them get really dry real quick. That's the tea. Man. And we also have this shade. This is, I think, the best selling shade they have. It is Pisces. The finish on this is fabulous. I recommend checking it out. Most definitely iconic. I will always have this in my collection, and if I don't have it, we're going hunting, babe. The next lip product I'm going to recommend is this lipstick from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick. It is so good, and just look, check this out, guys. This is the first lip product I've ever seen this on. Let me just... So, right now there's product in the way, but like, look at that tip. And then like, the center of it has like, nothing. I love it. I think it definitely helps with my lipstick application. And when I'm done, I'm probably just going to carry the wand around, because some lip products don't have, like liquid lip products, some of them don't have the best tips. There was one liquid lip I got, and the tip was like a lip gloss, and I was like, oh man. So that was tea, and I think, yes, that is the end of all my drugstore. Actually, it's a whole lot. I have one more product to recommend. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette. Eclairage. I think, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But The only downside is that sometimes I do have a hard time opening it, but that's just because I have zero muscle at all. Not gonna lie. This is my favorite shade in the entire palette. I always dip back into it. This would be the shade I always put on my nose. It's just so pretty. All these shades are actually really cute. I'd recommend any and all of Wet n Wild's highlighters. They're a banger, and they should be in everyone's collection. They're iconic. They're just perfect, fabulous. I live for them, guys. Alright, so that would be the last drugstore product that I have that I recommend. So now we're going to move on to the luxury recommendations. Now, of course, there's only one recommendation here that I have of my luxury. This is about mid-priced. It's about 30, like 25 or 30 bucks for this. And I honestly do not regret it. I've done so many looks with this. You can tell some of the shades have nothing. That shade, I live. I think my favorite shade in this palette is definitely that one right there. It's a banger. It doesn't have any matte shades, but I don't hate that. But this is just such, all the formulas are so good, and I actually still haven't used all the shadows. Quake. And actually, these three shades, actually they're not on, so these three shades here are so good as highlighters. I have the first shade in the palette, the first shimmer, on my cheekbones. It's very, I didn't use too much of it because I didn't want to just be like, because if you put too much on, it will kind of like, it'll just make your cheek stand out too much. And I have it right there on my eye. It's really in the corner. I love putting the bright shimmery shades in there. It's just, it looks so good. And now we're gonna get on to the back stuff. The stuff that I really was not so impressed with, and that I never ever would recommend for anyone. So starting off with the things I would not recommend is, it is a Wet n Wild product, sadly. We do have, I think, 3 products of theirs that I wouldn't recommend personally. This I would not recommend. It is the Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray. I bought it. It doesn't really hold my makeup the best. It holds it down enough, but like if I'm outside for like maybe 30 minutes and like I'm in direct sunlight and I start sweating, this just doesn't work. And just check this out. So I'm gonna shake it up. So right now it isn't doing it, but sometimes this gets stuck, just held down. So sadly I do not recommend this. Sorry, Wet n Wild, sometimes it happens. I live for so many of your products though. You're my favorite boos. I live for you, and I'm all about authenticity, and I really hope you guys can appreciate that. Next product I have, I'm just gonna like go straight in a row and not recommend these Wet n Wild products. This would be the eyeliner. The formula was a banger, okay? I live for the formula, but the applicator, it was just like too thick. Some people live for a thick eyeliner tip. I really don't. It's not very bendable or flexible either. It's very stiff. And that's just truth too. Some people live for it, some people don't. I don't, but I'm still keeping it because when I do go to fill in my, my wings, and I have like a wing that goes out like really, and I kind of like have it thick, I do use this to fill it out. That is something it's really good for. So I would kind of recommend it, but kind of not. Just, it's only the applicator that really keeps me on the like stiff side. If it had an applicator like this e.l.f. eyeliner, let me just show you. So this is a really thin tip. I live for it. Some people like thick tips, some people like thin eyeliner tips. It's all that. But now I'm gonna move on to the last Wet n Wild product I would not recommend, and then it's all just smooth sailing from there. Alright, this is the last Wet n Wild product I would not recommend, and this is the Mega Protein Mascara. It's cute. I like the packaging. I like how it's organic. Or is it? I don't know. It's Mega Protein. It smells like blueberries. I don't hate it. So I look for that, but it doesn't really like hold up. You know what I mean? So like some mascaras really hold up well. This one I could only recommend using for like your lower lashes, but then you would need like a better mascara for your top lashes. Like you can still kind of see it, but you also like can't. It's like it's still on the. It's one of those on the rocks situations. So I really wouldn't recommend this mascara unless you're using it on your eyebrows. I've done that once before, and that's all I really used it for. Sorry Wet n Wild, also it still happens. So many of your products are bangers, some are not. It's iffy. I live for you guys though, no matter what. Alright, moving on to the last product I would not recommend at all is this. The Becca Cosmetics Skin Love Foundation. It's a weightless blur foundation, which yes, it did all of that flawlessly. It worked, but it burned me. I didn't get a chemical burn, but when I put it on, it really started to burn my face. I figured maybe I put too much on, so I started reducing the amount of the foundation that I used, and it burnt. It hurt. It was not it at all. I don't understand why, and I just dropped it. I don't understand why. I think the packaging's cute, you know. This is actually really big, and I live for that, right? So when I got it, it was pretty full. It's 1.23 fluid ounces. That's a lot of foundation. It lasts a full year after opening it, but it was the burning, and I didn't understand why. So I did have to discontinue use of this, and I started using this, and it doesn't burn me at all. But this stuff hurt, and I didn't understand why. It made no sense at all. Even with my primer on, it still made my face super red after I took my makeup off. It just burnt it taking it off too. I would not recommend it at all. You might get a chemical burn. I was fortunate enough not to, because I've been using this for months. Because I couldn't afford another foundation. Not even the e.l.f. one that I have now, and that one's like $10. But do not, I seriously do not recommend it. It has a pretty good shade range, but for $44 and it burns, no ma'am. I'm sorry Becca, but it didn't work. Alright guys, I really hope that my recommendations and the makeup products I used that flopped and just didn't work at all really do help you curb your opinion when it comes to buying certain products. By all means, if you had the product and it worked for you, work sis, work hun, live, use it. I'm just saying these products didn't work for me. I didn't really like them much. In the end, you know, it's your face. It's really your choice, but I don't want anything, I want everyone, when they get their makeup, I want them to have, the best experience possible. So if I can make a video and it really helps, with my recommendations and with my, not so much, recommendation, things I would not recommend, I'm gonna do that. I love you guys, and I will see you next one. Bye! So my stupid self forgot, this isn't makeup, but it's makeup related, so it needs to be talked about. These Equate Beauty, makeup removing, cleansing towelettes, basically makeup wipes, you know, whatever. And on the package it says, compared to Neutrogena makeup remover, cleansing. Equate has some bomb products, I'm just gonna grab it right now. But they have this oil-free acne scrub. I don't have bad acne at all or anything, but I live for this product. It doesn't hurt, but this, it burned me too. This stuff makes me want to cry. My eyes get red. It doesn't take off the makeup very well. But that needs to be said. I also would not recommend these. I got a bargain for it though. $10 for 80 of them. I thought it was like so good compared to Neutrogena's $5 for 25 wipes. Now I realize I'm an idiot and I'm gonna spend more money. So I don't recommend buying them. But yeah, I will definitely see you next one. And bye.